Okay, so I'm about to proceed my Huntress. So I need to get rid of some stuff. This is what we're doing. I am going to rage. That's a heads up. It's pretty much a guarantee. Oh, we only have 3 hatches and I can't aim for shit. Got an ebony, but I'm not good at hooking people. Barbecue, Dying Light, Territorial Franklins. I just got Franklins in my blood web. Like in my very recent blood web. Okay, so my lobby just got dodged right there. It tends to happen when you have 80% completion of the game, and it sucks. So I'm recording this because I don't really have anything better to do. Waiting for Clown. I should explain what my build is, what it does. Oh, I'm dying. All right, I think I'm good now. So you have the iridescent head, which inflicts dying upon the victim, but reduces my maximum amount of hatchets by 4, which means I'd only have 1 hatchet. We all know what problem that's going to end up with for me. Then you have the infantry belt, which gives me 2 extra hatchets when I start. So that'll give me a total of 3 hatchets. We got barbecue and chili. So every time I hook somebody, their aura is shown to me for 4 seconds, and it's only level 1, so it's when they're further than 52 meters. I gain 15% stackable bonus every time I hook somebody first time. I have Dying Light 1, so my obsession to altruistic speeds increased by 38%, and when my obsession is killed or sacrificed, all the rest of the survivors get a penalty of 19% to repair, healing, and sabotage. And that's why we brought the Mori, because hopefully it'll kill him instantly after we hook him. There's territorial, because I don't know what else to run. If somebody always goes in the basement for the chest, it'll give me kind of like a free kind of thing. It's like, hey, I'm over here. I mean, Franklin's, make them drop their items. If they got a flashlight, that'll come in handy if they're being annoying. Alright. I'm somewhat confident. And this build, and I'm gonna have to unfortunately back out of this lobby. Which for once didn't have prestiges in it for rank reset. So that kinda bums me. All because the 1 prestige 3 saw my 80% and backed out of my game. And now, look, in return, at this. And they're going to try and rush the shit on me. But it is what it is. So, while you're watching this video, I just want to give you guys a heads up ahead of time. While you're watching this video, don't expect me to get any wins. Don't. So I'm not going to get any wins. Also, oh, okay, never mind. I thought it lined up. It did line up before I bought the extra iridescent head. But, the number of iridescent heads used to line up with the number of infantry belts I had. So this all kind of worked out perfectly for me. I'm a level 47 Huntress. I probably will end up grabbing that. I apologize if I sound like shit for allergies. Gotta love summer. And I'm currently, hold on guys, I'm sorting out my change. See, I think the main reason I suck with Huntress is because her hatchets are so easy to dodge, and I'm not good with adapting to how people dodge. Because when I line it up, my problem is to the point where when I line it up, I can't adjust it, because instead of flicking it slightly to one side, I flick it all the way, and it ends up missing completely. Oh my god, and this is the third time I've gotten this map today, but this killer, this map is fucking misery. Lori's my obsession, she's probably got decisive. Sooner I can take her out of the game, the better. That's something they're fixing in the new update. I think she missed it. He's AFK. I hope somebody comes to save them, because at this point I don't actually think I'm going to get to use my Mori. I'm actually going to ignore him on purpose. Alright, so because we have Dying Light, let's take her out of the game. It's only level 1, but it still helps. Iridescent Hedge is definitely a big help, because I'm not the worst at lining the hatchets up. I'm really not, and I apologize if my game audio is louder than my headphone audio. I'm not gonna lie, when you don't have, I feel like the iridescent heads, I feel like only having 3 hatchets kind of helps you, because when you know you only had 3 hatchets, I feel like it kind of makes you conserve them a bit more and think about, okay, do I want to throw them now, or do I want to wait and see if I can get a better shot lined up and possibly take that risk? It's a question that I guess you really got to ask yourself. I'm gonna break this. Alright. So I'm gonna try to go after the Quentin. Quentin's the easy target. The only problem is, see, if they start working on gens, it's going to take them a bit longer to do whatever they want to do. Not much, but quite a bit. Alright, Quentin, well, I didn't want to go after the easy target, but that is you, my friend. Somebody was working on this. When the clown comes out too, I definitely want to try out Pop Goes the Weasel. But it's definitely a situational perk. Like, I feel like they should update it to where it works with Maury's as well. That trick she just tried right there, that will not work against a good Huntress. And that's not to say I'm a good Huntress. Shit, I'm actually a really bad Huntress. Decisive. She dropped her map. She'll be back for that. It was kind of bad that Lori got the decisive because she was wearing the more visible clothing. Therefore, I kind of got her. First. To restock on our hatchets. I might try and get 2 games in for you guys. I really hope she doesn't kill herself. That wouldn't be fun. Yeah, okay. See, now we're gonna make your choice kind of thing. Who will live and who will die? They're going back to that generator. Because I know you're going to keep coming back to this generator. I can't see that kill, but I can hear you screaming. This game worked out a lot better than I thought it would. You know, Claudette. She knows. She's like, just kill me already. That was great. Meg had a rainbow map too. So I guess it just goes to show you, in the end, it didn't really matter. Because I worried them. Now see, if I were hooking them, that would have went completely different for me. Anyways, I'm gonna try and go ahead and get into one more match, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so real quick, instead of using Franklin's this game, we're gonna use Lightborn, which makes me 60% more resistant to the flash effect, and my recovery from the flash effect is increased by 50%. Because Claudette's got a flashlight. If I don't put it on, it's probably not going to end well for me. They're fixing the hatchet hitboxes though, which I'm kind of happy about, because the truck has been an issue for so long. Like, objects have just been an issue for so long with the hatchets, to where you can't throw over them, it'll hit them because the hitboxes are fucked up. And that is why she's more susceptible to looping, because when you're screen, you're aiming over it, but the way you throw it, it kind of like arcs downward, and you're like, okay, we'll just arc it upward. You can't, because if you arc it upward, then it flies upward. And it's kind of hard to explain unless you play Huntress. If you're at a pallet though, and you've stopped at a pallet with a Huntress, unless you're not ready for it, like I am I'm not most of the time, you're probably going to get hit by a hatchet. And if you do what the Claudette just did last game, how she sat there, that was not a smart move. Very dumb move on her part. I feel like I'm going to do pretty good on this map. Not all the place for flashlighters to hide. Lori is my obsession. Wasting decisive already. 3, 2, 1. I'm getting better at that. Throw Lori right there on that hook. What Lori doesn't know, though, is that her life in this game is going to be very, very short-lived. Alright. Lori doesn't loop, I'll say that much. She does get a bit of respect points for that. Okay, that's Claudette screaming. Alright, let's go after somebody else. She scared the living shit out of me. This one, why would you sit there and wait at the pallet? Here we go. That was good. She had a circle juke and got the scratch marks mixed up. Alright, we need to kill her though. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Let's proc that dying light. It was a lorry both games. I know it was going to be Lori. I know it was going to be Lori. Alright, let's get more hatchets. Hatchets, hatchets, hatchets. And let's go look around for people. So the Ace hasn't been hooked, and the P3 Claudette has not been hooked. But we are going to have to locate them. Yeah, okay, he sees me. Yeah, he's gonna message me now. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna hit that. Unless there is a oh yeah, there's a closer one right here. Can't see anybody with barbecue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and resupply. It's funny though, because I'm probably gonna get up. I'm probably gonna get a salty message because I mori her. But it's like, haha, you not kill me. I clearly did kill you. Because if you pulled your plug, you didn't do it in time on my screen. You suck. That's why I killed you. It's funny how triggered. Okay, I'll definitely put this message in for you at the end. It's funny how triggered people get though. Because I moried him and he's like, haha, you not kill me. Like, you didn't DC, so I think I did, buddy. If you mean I didn't hang you on a hook, yeah, I didn't. That was kind of the whole point of the Ebony Mori. So, regardless of what he's trying to say, his argument is kind of invalid here. It's amazing, though, because all I did was mori him. All I did, I let him off the hook. I happened to find him again. He got moried. Granted, I was looking for him, in specific. I was kind of letting other people go at that point in time. But he still could have played it stealthily and just denied me that kill. He didn't do that though. And that's why for him the game kind of ended the way it did. I feel like I hear people, but it's It's gonna be the noises of the mat. They're like afraid to work on generators. I don't know why Claudette's scared. I mean, like, there's no reason for Claudette to be scared. She hasn't been hooked yet. I can see kind of where she's at in my because if I was in her place, I'd probably be doing the same thing, walking around the map waiting for the other guy to die, so I could take catch. Because with Dying Light, they both know, at the very most of them, the biggest amount of people who are getting out this game is one of them. And Claudette knows that, Ace knows that, and they both have set the same goal. They're like, it's not going to be me. Except for Ace, it is going to be him. I mean, except for Claudette, it is going to be her who gets out this game. Ace, I'm sorry, main, but it had to happen. If the last guy gets out, I don't really care. The way I see it with hatch is if, while they're closing hatch, it's just going to be nice for assholes who don't deserve. So most of the time I'm pretty chill and I'm like, oh, you know, if you're the last guy, you went up against me, you managed to be the last guy. You found hatch, go for it. You can find it before I do, or you can find it before I catch you. I should say. I respect that. And I'll normally let you leave. That hatch standoff is really shitty though, because it's like you shouldn't be allowed out of the game without the killer's permission. The killer should get to control who lives and who dies. And it's not really... We're not really in one of those spots with the game. We're in a spot where the entire team of survivors gets to decide who lives and who dies. For example, body blocking. If a survivor body blocks a hook multiple times, it's fine. But if the killer manages to hook them that one time and has no kills, and he body blocks let's say they're in basement, the basement stairwell because it's so narrow, that is unfair in the survivor's eyes. Because they can't perform that action. However, you're preventing the killer from doing the same thing. So it all comes down to the fact that instead of the killers controlling the game, the killers have a moral code they must follow made up by the survivors. And the survivors can do whatever they want. It should be the other way around. This Claudette's starting to piss me off. Finally. Alright, so I'll go ahead. I'll make sure I put this in for you guys at the end game chat. So, I got you guys.